As John stood in front of the mirror, adjusting his tie and taking deep breaths, he couldn't shake off the nervous excitement that surged through his veins. Today was the day he had been waiting for years, the day he would finally gather the courage to ask out his old crush, Sarah. He had known her since their college days, and she had always held a special place in his heart. With a determined expression on his face, John stepped out of his apartment and made his way to the quaint coffee shop where he knew Sarah worked. As he entered, the familiar scent of freshly brewed coffee enveloped him, calming his nerves slightly. He spotted Sarah behind the counter, her smile radiant as she served customers. Summoning every ounce of bravery, John approached the counter. Sarah's eyes met his, and he felt a flicker of hope ignite within him. He greeted her with a nervous smile, hoping to spark recognition and rekindle the memories they had shared in the past. "Hey, Sarah. Long time no see," John said, attempting to sound casual. Sarah's brow furrowed slightly as she looked at him, confusion evident on her face. "I'm sorry, have we met before?" she asked politely, her voice tinged with unfamiliarity. John's heart sank at her words, his hopes dashed within seconds. He struggled to maintain his composure, attempting to hide the disappointment that threatened to overwhelm him. How could Sarah not remember him? They had spent countless evenings studying together, laughing at inside jokes, and sharing personal stories. It felt like a dagger to his heart to realize that those moments meant nothing to her. A faint smile crept onto his lips as he replied, "Oh, it's all right. I must have mistaken you for someone else. Sorry for the confusion." He managed to mask his hurt, not wanting to burden Sarah with his unrequited feelings. As John turned away from the counter, his mind swirled with a mix of emotions, disappointment, sadness, and a tinge of embarrassment. He questioned whether he had been foolish to hold on to his feelings for so long, building up an image of Sarah in his mind that perhaps she never truly occupied. Walking out of the coffee shop, John couldn't help but reflect on the bittersweet nature of his encounter. While he had hoped for a magical moment of shared memories and recognition, he had received a harsh reminder that life doesn't always unfold as we envision it. But amidst the disappointment, a newfound sense of liberation started to emerge within John. He realized that his old crush was just that, a thing of the past. It was time for him to move forward, to find someone who would appreciate him for who he was and reciprocate his feelings. With a determined stride, John decided to embrace the possibilities that lay ahead. He knew that the road to finding love was often filled with twists and turns, but he was ready to embark on that journey, leaving behind the shadows of an old crush and opening himself up to new beginnings.